Anyways, let's get into Black Cone Imposters Comic Studio. And because before you know this as well, this is very extremely serious before this is not going to be for some sort of a little bit of owner as well. So, we're starting with the main things onto the show as well. For some sort of like those things as the Black Cone Imposter, Gray, and Cyanate as well. So probably for many more of those things. Friends is absolutely for many of those things. Alright, I remember of those things when I was back in 2016 that we just eventually watched it from my aunt as well. And because of characters like V, Axis, and Comatron as well. And for some sort of a dangerous things was Gunsmith PO3 and Scarlet. I'm probably sure that's not Scarlet as well. That is absolutely also Red Imposter as well. Even for around here. And the next category is the owners only. If we're going to be going for around here, this comic studio is serious. And it's not going to be going for around here. And before we're going to be doing for some a little bit around stuff, we just turned on some spoilers including this. And because that you notice, if you're in this session, just get out of here and tell no one about what you saw. I'm serious about for too much as hell. And I'm probably not sure for this some sort of an area. The owners only is absolutely going to be for one thing. And you should not be able to be looking for something like it well to do so as well. And the next up we got for some sort of weapons, but I'm really sure that the rule says try not to do anything about here as well. The weapons, including Minecraft weapons, Terra weapons, everything but itself for to do this as well. So the good news is we're pretty good to go again. And probably this is absolutely still going to be for around here. We got techniques as the Apple, laptops, the phones, like anything as well, the microphones or megaphones, and a platinum trophy. As we also got the Valtriac legend vocal, like those things, legend symbol, or a traffic cone. Is there must be anything in what is left? This is his old data for his owners only. So I better not use this as well. And the effects that we got anything as well. Explosions and many other kinds of things. Nuclear icons, no entry icon, and for some sort of the CO2 icon, some kinds of icons like those things, and the powerful pulse weapons or pulse fire as well. And what about the owners only? But this is actually for some sort of a little bit for one thing as well. And you can do anything for round for something as well. And especially for the backgrounds that we got anything from here. So let's load up some backgrounds and see what we got. Oh, there it is. So that must be for a little bit for one thing as well. And I cannot believe this is actually going to be a little bit loading for once again as well. So, what about the full load and about of those things as well? This comic studio is a dark humor as hell. And probably for some sort of Minecraft steps. And what about even though it was? The Void Throne room is actually going to be for this. Or even this. Among Us memes be like. And I wouldn't believe this is actually going to be for making much longer. It's even possible. So, what about for some sort of a dark crystal rooms? What it stands for, the Crystal Calm Cave. An anonymous factory. Oh my gosh, that must be for a little bit as well. The anonymous factory was from the images from just shapes and beats. What about the torturing point? It does not pretty exist or something? And I guess not. I'm probably going to be add a little bit more. And we got ourselves here. and the Crystal Calm Cave shouldn't be over here, and because this is actually for real life reference over here. And I guess, what about the castle, or like even for its dark throne room as well? Or what about the crops yard? Or even the tower castle? Or the anonymous factory is gonna be right over here, or nothing as well. So maybe we just gonna be trying to add some characters. And what about the owners only for this time as well? And I'm not yet to be seen. This is his office, going all the way up here as well. And this is a little bit anonymous as well. I'm probably absolutely going to be saying that is all of for some sort of for the imposters cove, like those things as well. So even that is all the crux of creatures or quirks and features about Black Cone Imposters Comic Studio. So that is absolutely going to be for added a little bit as well. And I might going to be added for some of those characters as well, including like anything as well. That is going to be the end of this video, but I'm not sure. This isn't going to be for a quick video. So do we still added more Cookie Run characters for this entire comic around for other kinds of slabs between of those 6 current those pages or clips like those things as well. So here's how it goes. So we didn't absolutely added anything from the underground like space as well. That purple yam cookie yells about devil cookie around here to get all the way up here. So we got astronaut cookies. There is aloe cookie over here in some sort of a space station. But on the mission job we got for some sort of custard soldier, almond cookie, and Asian oyster cookie are being on the mission. And for some sort of a calmless caves, we got a goblin cookie or gink goblin cookie or some sort of like this as well, because something is he wasn't be able to be mining for some sort of a caves. That melon bun cookie was being impossible for around here to do so as well, to collect many of those crystals as possible. And on the plant, the cars going went scrap for around here as well for the electrifications around here. That after the electrifications is around for getting modernized as well, they might gotta be scrapped for other kinds of old-fashioned vehicles from the 2030s as well. That Chef Hatchet wasn't being able to be finding out as well. That final checks before scrapping the cars and explode them to death. And finally, I'm not sure, that there must be this guy over here, and probably the cars might going to be for pre-scrapped cars around for this some kind of order as well. The cars are going scrapped around here for a little bit further as well. And finally, we got for some sort of an unknown sky here, or the background from Terra, or some sort of this one. And this is not the moon, and it was a Death Star over here. And we got a possible car meet that we have here has Hanna-Barbera cookie, kiwi cookie, street etchin cookie, and dark choco cookie around of those cars, or what around itself. And especially there must be a black GTR 35 Nismo. And finally, that could be the end of this video for now as well. If you'd like to check it out of this comic studio, but it was eventually going to be for about 10 minutes as well. And that is all for something like we just ever guessed around here for to do so as well. Let's see the main character in about of those things, but it's from Friday Night Funkin as well. And what about anybody as well? Did we just gonna be actually saw this? Well, unfortunately, that won't able to load so longer. And probably that is, perhaps I'm gonna be end of this video, and containing spoilers is going to be a lot. So, finally, that could be the end of this video as well. And don't forget the link is gonna be in the description below, and I'm not gonna be worrying about this, that you're going to be at the age of 18, but this comic studio is serious. Or like this, not the series as well. I mean, this comic studio is serious. And because of this main title was from Better Call Saul, was absolutely going to be for around here. It says the main character show was the reference about from Better Call Saul logo from over here as well. But it was a limited seasons as well, and that should be it as well. So probably thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you being here in 2 days. For you, mini lads and comic studio users, I'll be talking about here all later, and that is all about for itself for the old quirks and features and about of this of the Black Cone Imposters Comic Studio.